Ready?
Indeed. So yeah, you could you can check out the dark room, but now that we've killed those 2 officers, you should be able to move around this corridor fairly freely.
So I know we've still got a zombie up in the operation.
There's one in there, yes.
So I take it that won't really aggro until I start making noise in this room.
To be fair, they usually, unless they've actually watched you walk in somewhere, they usually don't follow you around.
Okie dokie.
So you could probably, if that door's unlocked, you could be able to just wander in there. Plus, those two, the door between those 2 rooms might actually be locked. So she can't follow you in there anyway. That one's locked. Does it say if it's a key door or just locked?
Just locked from the looks of it.
Probably means that there's a lock on the other side. So, down into the west office you can have a look.
Yeah, I think West Office might be a good bet.
So there's the west office and there's towards the dark room.
This is the West Office.
Now this one is quite large, have a look.
You know, looks like we've got this big table in the middle that can be used for kiting.
Yeah.
So we've got a potential...
It's not much, so you might want to avoid being grabbed.
Yeah, I'm just debating, do I...
Oh, there's something on the desk. 2 things on the desk. Oh, gunpowder. What's that? Use your gunpowder.
So, handgun ammo, gunpowder ×2, shotgun shells, gunpowder plus high grade gunpowder, mag ammo.
Not a lot of ammo left around the station, so make good use of any gunpowder you find. Different guns require different ammo, so pay attention when you're combining things, or you won't get what you need. Cool. So if you're a little low, maybe mix some of that together. So you got 18 rounds.
Yeah.
Might not fend off a horde, but it might give you an opportunity to like hobble some to let you move past them.
So I'm just trying to clock where corpses are and where I might potentially get jumped from.
Yeah.
So we've got this.
He's in there.
Yeah.
So if he's alive, you might want to go around the other side of the room. Have a look at the ceiling. You won't be able to sell it from this side, but it looks like they were celebrating something.
Oh, is this the Yeah, I think I know about this because isn't there like a typo?
Well, there's blood going into that room, so be careful. What's that? Operation report. September 28th, 2:30. It's down to just me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not going to make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently, there's a secret tunnel under this place left over from its museum days. I brushed her off her idea before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof that there's even a tunnel, or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. It's a long shot, but I'm going to try and find out what I can about that tunnel. Elliot Edwards, who I believe was the guy we tried to save at the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah, have a look at you might be able to see what the sign says now.
Welcome, Leon. Yeah, because isn't it in the original? There's like a typo or something.
Yes.
Yeah, because wasn't it? I want to say it was a double L.
Yes.
Because I believe on one of these tables you can find the spare.
Indeed. Rookie's first assignment. Leon S. Kennedy, we're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your mission is to unlock your desk. The key to success is in the initials of our first names. Input the letters in order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure you get them both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names, but you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Be glad you're not here, Rookie. So as you can see, that's your desk there.
So one... okay.
The initials of our first names.
First names.
It says it in there. Initials of the first names. That's the only note that means anything for this room. Maybe have a look on one of the desks.
Yeah.
David Ford.
Yeah, there's the extra
There's
L.
the L.
David Ford. So it's the initials of the first name.
First names, yeah. So one of them is going to be D. It's either going to be the first one or the last one.
No other.
I believe each side is them down that side.
Okay, so
But David Ford. So one of them is a D.
D,
Elliot Edward. So one of them is an E.
E, N.
Is it not on the desk? Maybe it's on the floor. Could have been knocked off. Oh, there it is. It's
Where?
above those drawers. Neil.
Neil, sir.
N-E-D.
N-E-D.
Try that. There we go. One's off.
Okay.
So now the other side.
Okay, before we do anything,
Give him a... Oh. He is awake. Now I will point out, this room's pretty big. So you might, if you can keep an eye on him, that works too. You might just be able to kite him around and have a look. Do you remember it pauses when you go into those menus?
I'm sure I saw the.
It's a G, so I'll write that down.
Which way's he gone? Oh crap! Didn't even make out on that.
Marvin. Marvin's the chap in the chap who's injured in the middle hall. Oh, there we go. Game likes you. There's an M. Rita.
So
MRG,
MR.
I believe.
Actually, I think it's GRM because it seems to start because the last one started down from
It
the
started toward at Leon's desk.
Leon.
Well, it started. If you just look at it, it will say it in a line. You get what I mean? M. You can also see because it doesn't have all the letters on. G. There we go. High capacity mag for the Matilda.
Okay, so is that
You put that in your infantry, and then you can examine and combine. Examine. Extends the clip capacity to 24 rounds. Which is really big. There you go.
yeah, and it automatically updates my ammo count.
Indeed it does. Now there's still stuff apparently in this office.
Yeah, so this leads back to the main hall. What was that?
A noise. So there's a zombie somewhere. As you can see, that still requires a key to get in there. Oh, there he is. He was hiding in that office. Remember I pointed at the blood on the floor?
Okay, so we've got a problem. I think those officers might be a bit narrow.
Well, the game likes you, so it's let you kill him in a single bullet. This, rather like Resident Evil 4, actually has a scaling difficulty.
So the better I'm doing.
Yeah, the better I'm, like, if you do start doing really well, the game's like, alright, you're not getting any criticals, and you're gonna find, like, one bullet in piles of ammo.
Another safe.
If you want to have a look at it, it might have, like, a note or something written on it. None of that, I mean, go up and use it. Sometimes it says things.
No, it's...
It does not. Okay. Either way, always use them anyway, because it will add it to the map.
Okay.
So we know there's a safe in here, and you've killed both zombies in here, so now we know in here it's clear.
Okay.
So if you get that door unlocked, you now know that if you want to get to this side, you can come through here and it's clear. So the only other way to go is towards that dark room. Apparently someone's annoyed at being left outside. I'd walk down the end there.
That was a creepy painting town.
Yeah.
I get the...
It's probably left over from the museum days, because this thing used to be a museum. Hey, what's that on the floor? Go under the stairs. We've got herbs, and what else is there?
something we can interact with.
Yeah, you notice there's some yellow. However, we don't have much in the way of infantry space, so... Boards! Now, if only we could put the boards across the window. Boom. Now he is not getting in. But that will stay there now for the rest of the game and no one can get in through that window. It might be an idea. You've got enough healing items on you.
I'm tempted to grab it, backtrack quickly to the...
I wouldn't say backtrack just yet. I would say have a look in that room, because that's a dead end. Then, because maybe there might be a key item in there.
Ooh.
I mean, there's a light switch, so you might want to turn that on.
First. Medicinal benefits of herbs. Creep. Blue and red strengthens one constitution. And then red and green.
It basically gives you like a health buff.
Ah. Oh.
There it is. Maybe turn the light on. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, because my TV is quite low. Listen. Safe room music.
Ah.
So you now know this is a safe room.
Oh, what I can do then.
And grab that. Your item box. Stick anything you don't need in there.
Right,
Yeah, put the gunpowder in there.
looks like some other
So save spot as well, if you need it.
Might as well sort this room out first.
Indeed. Commemorative photo. That is a statue of a king holding a book and a scepter.
Okay.
So that's now in your notes, so that'll show up in there if you need it. What kind of herb? The red herb. Incidentally, you know the health drinks from RE7?
Yeah.
The liquid, that's made out of these herbs.
Ah.
And you can also remember, if you remember that game, where you straight up have your leg cut off.
Yeah.
And then tipping that stuff on it causes your leg to reattach. The medicinal properties of these herbs is ridiculous. Like, it's absurd. Let me save it, yeah.
So, you sure you're cool with me over?
Oh yeah, I finished that game.
Ah, fair enough.
I was doing a Leon B campaign. That could be the fella banging on the window outside.
True.
What's that? Useful.
Should probably check these before.
More gunpowder.
Oh, more bullets.
You can combine it now, or you can save it for later if you want.
I think I'm gonna need it.
Fair enough. There we go.
Sort of,
You got plenty of ammo now.
yeah, got about 2 mags worth, which.
More or less, yeah. He's banging on there.
Yeah, so that's the dark room.
There's nothing left in there.
There.
So you've done everywhere else
Else.
on this floor anyway that we can get to.
Yeah.
So there's a staircase. So this used to be a museum, which is why the layout doesn't make any sense. And why it's apparently got weird secret passages under statues. What you got there?
Ooh,
More ammo. Useful. He's alive. Sometimes if they've not got up, it's also a good idea to just maybe leave them there.
yeah,
Just be careful. Yeah, it might be an idea if you come down to the bottom of the stairs.
Wait, what was? Oh, you've actually.
He broke the window, but because you boarded it up, he can't get in. So yeah, take all the time in the world to aim. Might be a little easier if you had a mouse. You'd be used to the mouse aiming now.
Well, recently I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima on my PlayStation.
Oh, fair enough. Well, then you're definitely not used to aiming.
Well, no.
Now you can, if you want, leave her down there and try and sneak past her. Oh, where did he come from? Oh well, he's not got in through the window. Apparently he was also up there. She's moving.
I'm just going to give myself some room.
You want to clear him out?
Yeah, I think if there was just the one, I'd go around. But
Yeah. I'd leave her maybe on the floor. You could also shoot his legs off.
What the hell?
Plenty of room.
No, that way's the dead end.
Son of a bitch.
Well, he's headbutted the wall. I don't know if he's dead or not. She has remembered how to walk. Remember, take your time, and you do more damage if you let it, the aim zoom in.
What the?
Maybe turn around. She's still there. And where the other guy is.
I don't think he got up.
Yeah. I've panicked a few times when I've walked past that and jumped.
You know what? I'm going to be sensible.
You can, if you want to, do you want to heal?
That is a very good point.
Have you got a spare, what's your health?
I'm on
Caution.
caution.
So you might be fine with just a little green herb. Use. There you go, you're fine.
And then I'm going to save so I don't have to deal with that pair again.
I will say they might not be completely dead, but at the minute they are at least down for the count.
They are future Steve's problem.
Possibly, yes. As long as you remember that they're there,
Yeah.
probably be okay.
Yeah.
Now you're heading up onto the second floor, which doesn't have a map. You don't have a map for at the minute.
Go up another floor again.
There's another floor, yeah. Do you want to check out?
So it looks like we've got a door ahead, so might as well.
A quick look at that.
And if there are any zombies at the windows on this, from here on, I would be concerned.
Mm-hmm. That is some steam. That is a pipe next to some steam.
I'm going to need a thing.
Yes. Maybe have a look at the lockers, or there's plenty of stuff in here. Portable safe instructions.
Press buttons to light up the corresponding lamp. Buttons must be pressed in certain order. Pressing a single button out will be. Okay.
Couldn't find a portable safe. There. Some shotgun shells. Now, if only there was somewhere that we could find a shotgun. Let me check the other lockers. There's another load.
Is there? Oh.
Is there any of them open? That one has a lock on it. So you might find a key. Whoa! Maybe give him a poke with your knife.
I'm just going to leave him.
That works too. 'Cause either way, you now know what's in there.
Oh, that was a jump scare.
What's that on your map? Because there's another item.
Valve.
Dial lock. Portable safe. So apparently the portable safe is in there.
Oh, great.
Here's the treat. This explains how to examine things.
So we've got to work out the... Okay.
As you can see, can you see how it works with the arrows?
Ah, I see. So I've got to be in sequence.
You need to get them all in sequence, yes.
See that. There. It was... Nope.
I have a notepad here.
Okay, so... Let's just see where they all... Okay, so that was... Center So if we go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got...
So that's 2,
So for this one here is 2.
2, and then 1,
That was 1.
2. Oh, sorry, yes, that one should have been 3, sorry.
That one's 3. That one's 2. That one's 6.
7. No,
Well, which one did that do though?
so that one, number 8 did the one.
That one's number 8. Just got to get these 2 left now.
So let's just try and work out.
Oh, that one is... So that's 5.
Yep.
There's one more we need.
And 4.
4. There we go.
Okay.
Not holding it up so you can see it.
8, 3, 1, 2, 6.
There we go. Sometimes with these it's actually a good idea to have a spare part, eh?
I wonder. No.
Maybe examine it and see what it is. It just says spare part. Don't know what it's a part of. A spare key.
Nothing written on it, but I imagine.
Well, it looks like a computer key or for a number pad.
Yeah, so you can go.
So if we can think of anywhere we can use a key for a number pad.
Yes. Yes, I can.
So we can either go up or we can go and have a look at the safe.
I think let's go have a look-see in the weapons.
Remember there were the 2 down here, but might not necessarily be dead.
Yeah, 'cause it was the safety deposit room just.
Indeed.
So we've got 30 bullets though. So
30 bullets, yeah. So she's on the floor.
and the knife's getting quite low under.
I believe I can hear heavy breathing. So he's up.
But she
Hasn't got up. Which
She's-
could mean she's dead.
she's unreactive. So
Remember, the prodding does very little damage to the knife. He is on the floor. Oh no, she is dead. She ain't getting up. Now you
what?
might just be able to run past him now that he's on the floor, if you don't want to deal with him. Oh, what's that?
What?
Oh, it's just for the door. There we go. Now, you got to decide. Have a look in the... Remember, you've only got 1 key to put in. So have a look what's in all of the saves and decide which one you want to open.
So it's gunpowder, another knife,
So,
and then on this side it was shotgun. Oh,
that is a hip pouch, so that is an infantry expansion.
expansion, and then some shotgun slugs.
So
I
you
think as much as I want the knife, I think the inventory increase would be the more
It
sensible.
would be. What number is that?
203.
So we need both keys for that, unfortunately.
Oh,
So there's only 2. We've only got 1 key. So decide, do you want to put on the number 1, which will get us into... Which will get you some gunpowder. Or do you want number 2?
no, it's 2 or 3 that's missing.
Yeah, numbers 2 and 3.
Yeah, you were saying number 1.
Yeah, you're correct.
I think in that case then, since we've only got the 1, I think going for 3 for the knife.
Okay. Use. And 3. There you are. Backup knife. Inventory's getting a little full there, Steve.
Yeah, so I think head back to the safe room, drop off the shotgun shells.
Indeed. Careful of him, because we don't know if he's completely dead yet.
Well, he's not reacted, so I'm...
The safe room was just there, in the dark room.
Don't need the shotgun shells.
You might be able to, because that knife is probably going to break,
Yeah.
but that's only really if you use it for a, like a parry.
Yeah.
So it might be an idea is, if you put 1 healing item, this was what I do, I'd put 1 healing item and the full health knife away. Because that means that if you can still use the knife for prodding, but if you counter someone with it, it will pretty much break there and then.
Yeah. And then
But it'll free up the infantry slot, and you can come back and get this one.
yeah.
Because the game will remember. Yeah, save it if you want. The game will remember if you've used it on someone.
Ah, okay.
So even if you come back like in 3 hours' time, he'll still have it wedged in him.
Oh, okay.
So you might as well use up that one before carrying the next one on. We can't go any further on the second floor. Oh, there's a red herb. It's down there. It's further down this corridor. Don't know if we looked down it completely.
Ah, there it was.
There it is.
Who just leaves herbs casually lying next to a bin?
Apparently, police officers.
So, yeah, I think because it's useless without a green herb, I'm going to dart back and dump that.
Yeah, no problem. It's only at the bottom of this staircase.
Yeah, it's...
It's when you actually think about this space. It's everywhere's actually quite close to it. Close.
Yeah, it's... I imagine this might not be the most efficient way of doing this, but...
It's not the most efficient, but that will part of the meta of this game is learning how all the space works.
Yeah, and without knowing what's on this next few floors, I'd rather play on the cautious side.
Yeah. So yeah, generally it's a case of you'll eventually figure out okay, this route is really quick, and you'll think it might even be a case of okay, if I go this route, it will go past an item box. So if I need something like that,
More bullets.
if you need bullets, you always need more bullets.
Yes, especially with my aim.
Yes. Check the lockers.
Okay.
Something happened here.
Okay, this is concerning. That is
Something happened here.
combo.
Combination lock, yeah.
What? Oh, there's a statue on the thing. I saw the silhouette there. I
Yeah.
was like, what the?
It's like, oh, want to check down the corridor before you do anything? Oh, there's nothing else in there. What's that on the desk?
It's a key.
It is indeed a key. Do you want to have an examination of the key?
I saw it's a spade key.
Yeah, but if you have a look at it, it will also tell you what it is. Right now, it's just fancy looking. The spade key.
Ah, so do you need to actually examine to?
You don't need to, but it will then, if you hadn't quite figured it out, it will then tell you what the key is.
Ah, okay.
Because before you did that, it just said key. So there's a dial lock, so you don't need a key for that, you need the combination. But there's a door here.
Oh, I don't like these sort of... Especially when you... it's
Remember,
not...
if you don't have to go this way.
What?
You want to go that way, you don't have to.
No, I'd rather wait till I've got the shotgun.
So you can think to yourself, okay, what have I got? I've got down there.
But I do now have
You do have a spade key, so you can open.
quite a few doors now.
Indeed, there are two you can open.
Two,
Well, at least one.
three, because there's one down on the main floor as
Yeah,
well.
you got that one. So you can open the.
So I think I'm going to open up that shortcut there. To
Indeed. So that will get you. So you can go from the main hall into the west office into the corridor you've cleared out.
Yep.
So you now don't necessarily have to worry about the zombie you killed back at the start. And I believe, are there any other spade key doors?
Both the ones on the second floor,
Do you want to have a look? See what it says?
because you've got one there
Indeed.
and then one there.
Indeed. Okay. That's Jimmy at the window. So yeah, through the west office.
Just being cautious of these two.
We've established she's dead because you prodded her. She ain't getting up. Him, I don't know. Yeah, he is dead. He ain't getting up.
And we know you're...
We know you're dead because we've already dealt with you.
Because I think he's actually missing his head.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's not getting up. So yeah, west office. And it was up the staircase at the far end of the room.
Yep.
There it is. Use. There we go. There we go. Here's a familiar
Oh.
sight. Cutscene.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
So there's Claire starting her B run through.
Ah, okay.
That's kind of how it works. Is run through A starts with you coming in through the front.
Yeah.
The B run through is whichever character you didn't play as. This is what they were doing at the time.
Oh, okay.
So it would start with, you know, when you ran through the fire and then came through the front entrance.
Yeah.
It starts with them running around to where you just saw Claire.
Ah, okay.
So that's where she is.
Right, just need to pause and